Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Welcome back to uh, season 4, I think it is now, not 3. Season 4 of Bourbon and Boarding. Apparently, we've been doing this for 4 years. And apparently, Brahma's not on screen. He's offline, according to this. So Brahma's already screwed and dropped out. But luckily, Smokey's here with me.
Yep, I'm here, ready to go.
Good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us. So tonight is all about the Bourbon and Boarding Fantasy League for this year, season 25-26. 14 teams. Let's hope they're all super active. And as the Disciple of Rock says, that we're not late in Montreal. I like that. That's funny. I like that. Good to see you all in the chat. Hopefully you're all in the draft, in your own particular draft window. I am showing the presenter view here. And look, I swear to God, I'm the commissioner of this league, but I do not pick draft order. And for some reason, I'm first. Look,
I still don't believe it.
I'm putting my hand on my heart and swearing to God that I had nothing to do with that. And in fact, I don't like going first because then I have a strategy, and usually that strategy is based upon probably I'm going to be in the middle of the pack, and that's blown it completely because now I can't ignore those players that are at the top of the list instead of me going for select choices further down. So it throws my whole thing out, Smokey. Honest, I didn't do nothing. I did nothing.
I'll believe it when I see it next season.
Christy done it. I did nothing wrong. Anyway, part of the show is, as always, is boozing and bourbon and boarding it is called, but I'm not drinking bourbon tonight, I'm drinking whiskey. I brought this bottle back from my trip to Scotland in August and I only opened it tonight. It's from a distillery called the Cairn. It's an 18-year-old, they call a blended malt. It's made of other malts put together, but it's not a blended whiskey, it's a blended malt, they're calling it, because the distillery is so new that they haven't had time to mature all their own new liquid, so they're having to sell these bottles of blended malt, but it's 18-year-old, so it's legal in some countries. The Cairn distillery, which is near Granton-on-Spey in Aviemore in the Highlands of Scotland. I visited it when I was there. My daughter happens to work for the organisation that owns it. So what are you drinking, Smokey? Anything?
I don't really drink all that much. So I've just got Mountain Dew and Fanta sit next to me.
Okay, that'll keep you going. Yes,
Yeah.
keep you fired up. So anyway, cheers to you.
And you, sir.
Cheers, everybody out there. So the draft is 14 teams. Obviously, their positions are up on the screen there, 1 through 14. And when you reach 15, you go back. It goes backwards in the second round and then back. So if you're at 14th, you'll get 2 picks in a row. If you're in the middle of the pack, you got to wait till the middle of the pack going round again. Just wanted to say that for those who hopefully read the email I sent out today, where last year we did this strange experiment with this rotisserie league thing, which was weird. This year we're reverting to a more normal head-to-head. So each manager each week will take on another manager on a rotation basis. And the categories, those who, against that manager, the one who wins the most categories in the week wins that bout, as it were. Categories being, I think, as I said in the email, goals, assists, plus minus, power play points, shots on goal, hits, and then 4 goalie categories: wins, goals against, saves, and shutouts. So save percentage and shutouts. So you obviously are looking to fill the roster of 2C, 2LW, 2RW, 4D, 2 goalies. You have 4 bench slots and 2 IR slots. So make sure when you're drafting that you're thinking about that. You're all probably, none of you are novices probably, so that's what you should be looking for. But with 14 teams, by the end of the draft, we're probably going to be scraping somewhere near the bottom of the barrel for certain categories. So Good luck. So, Smokey, you're drafting second. Who are you going to pick?
Oh, it's a tough pick. That really is a hard one to choose from.
It is. 7.5 minutes to go to think about it. Obviously, I mean, I did a draft earlier today for another league, and I was in ninth position, and I had probably one of the worst drafts I've ever done. I just didn't get a single player that I'd targeted beforehand, and I was just panic picking by the end of it. Everything went before me, including the ones I thought were sneaky picks further down. Because sometimes I go right off the board and just target certain players, and then hope by the end I'll just pick up whatever scraps are left. This time it didn't work. So Mike DiCarlo usually drinks Kraken rum, but they aren't selling it because it's in the LCBO because it's from the US. Yeah, they cleared out every American drink from my local liquor store. One of them anyway, not all of them. One of them, the biggest one they did, cleared out all the American booze. So
we hit go live, and my wife plugged in a nightlight for the granddaughter.
Yeah,
and blew the circuit breaker right as the song ended.
I wondered what was going on.
So I had to wait for everything to reboot.
I've got this kind of Chevy Chase National Lampoon image there of like 600 cables going into one little fuse box.
That is kind of the case in the garage, but the garage is also on the same loop as all the bathrooms in the house and one room.
Okay.
So, yeah, plugging in the nightlight apparently overloaded it.
One little nightlight.
Yeah, with all this stuff, one nightlight is the downfall.
Oh dear. So, how are you feeling about this draft? Are you feeling good? Do you like your position?
In sixth, that is a long time between drafts. I mean, sure, I'm sort of excited, but I also haven't looked at anything. So I don't know what the projected top 6 to 7 are. I'm just gonna roll with it, kind of like I do most years with the draft.
I did list a few names, but they were based upon me being somewhere near the middle or where you are or the bottom of the draft. I never expected to be first. So now I'm completely thrown.
And yet it's happened either 2 or 3 straight years.
Oh, maybe it happened last year. I just didn't. I don't ever think I'm going to get the top 4 or 5 players in the league. So I always go for a different strategy. Now it's bloated because I can't just walk by those players now and go, well, I'm not going to pick McKinnon or McDavid or Draisaitl.
I refuse to pick Draisaitl or McKinnon. I want a guy who plays on the third line but has tons of hits.
Tons of hits. Well, that may happen at some point further down the draft, but this is going to be tougher for me.
Well, that may happen with Jamie at the beginning of the draft.
No,
she won't go for hits. She'll just go for Quinn Hughes or, well, any of the Hughes.
Here.
Or, Rempe. Rempe's a top 20 pick for her.
Jamie, there's no hairstyle category. Mm-hmm. So are you drinking anything tonight, sir, before we start?
I just cracked a bottle of Buffalo Trace that I got this afternoon.
Nice.
So having that, I've got some Weller Special Reserve back there and some
cool
Sazerac Rye that I picked up that are kind of the ones that I'm trying. Most of the back rack back there is empty except for the really expensive stuff now. So I'm trying not to rebuild the collection so much as I am just have a few things like Buffalo Trace that are cheap and good on hand.
Sure, that makes sense. TZ, I did try and get a hold. I don't think you're on Twitter. I was trying to get you early in the week. I think it's too late now that the draft has started. I'm really sorry, mate.
And we ran out of the amount of teams.
Yeah, we've got an even number of teams now. I'm sorry, TZ, honestly. I really wanted you to be in there, but sorry, mate. Sign up for another league and let us know how you get on. see what happens.
I'm sure Jamie would have gladly given up her space.
I know, we could have just given you that slot, but next year we'll have to. I didn't have an email address for you, and I don't think you're on Twitter, so I did at you on YouTube, hoping you would see it and you could email me. And there was a couple of my community posts talking about the league. So you can laugh at us then, TZ. You can laugh. Laugh at my choices for sure. What do we got left? 2.5 minutes till we start. The excitement.
And who's got first pick? Bryant. Okay, so Tay's not here. Clobbering Time's not here. Bell's not here.
Mark is in the chat, Mark D with a C, but he's out in the wilds, so he obviously hasn't got Yahoo and the app on his phone, and he should have. Because then he could have done his draft on the phone, but he's not going to be able to. So he will be auto. There will be some auto picks.
That'll speed things up.
It will
It'll also screw up some picks maybe.
Yeah, just to Superior now. Select all Detroit players. I think if you stick to Detroit, the Blackhawks, and San Jose, you'll be okay. Actually,
and now,
Ducks.
for whatever reason, your emails are still not coming through. I'm going to check the junk folder, but I've been watching and they have not come through. So I'll just do the stuff that we talked about on the link on Twitter when I get a chance, maybe later.
Yeah. The auto picks. The auto pen will be doing the auto picks. That's true. Disciple of Rock. Hewlett and Joe Biden. Joe Biden is indeed in this draft. He will be drafting some of the top women's basketball players in his own mind.
What did you think of my new team name?
I think it's pretty good. I think you've got every chance of that coming true.
That is my prediction for the season as well. Well, I don't think Florida is going to get to the finals because I think they're going to have a rough go of it with Barkov out for 8 months. I mean, he's eligible to come back in the second round of the playoffs, I think, from the timeline.
This could be their cunning plan to do a Mark Stone.
But the last time, well, no, they've changed the rules. You have to, the LTIR, your playoff roster has to be under cap or at cap. But last time a Florida team was going for a three-peat, the Avs stopped them and won the cup. So that's my prediction for the season.
Well, I would say there's a very good chance that could happen. If I was a betting man, I could put money on that. So we are 13 seconds to go, and the tension is mounting. Oh, there's even a ping noise. There was a pinging noise.
And also be aware, we're on a delay. So you guys need to be going by
your own screen. Yes.
By your own screen.
Well, I'm going first, and guess who I'm picking?
That's a better pick than McDavid.
Yep. I never expected to get any of those guys in the top 10. So it's. I love how they have expert rank and rank.
I honestly have no idea how they're paying Kaprizov that much money. He didn't even play half the season last year.
I don't know. I mean, it's weird, isn't it? It's like it seems
a bit insane,
a bit over the top, like a little over the top. Draisaitl's gone. Bell's not here, so that'll be an auto pick, I would imagine.
So Kucherov will go off the board.
Yeah. Okay, you're on.
2 years in a row.
See, that was that would have been my first pick if I hadn't been first.
2 years in a row.
Kaprizov's gone. Pasternak's gone. That reminds me, I must see where Marchand is in this list.
Where does Smokey draft?
Smokey was second. He took Makar.
Second? Okay. Well, that's not shocking that he took Makar over some Oilers.
I've got to wait a long time for the next pick. No,
yeah, me too.
Coaches.
I mean, you've got a lot longer than I do, but 6th and 23rd.
McKinnon better have another outstanding year, or I'm screwed.
McKinnon's gonna have a 110 plus point season.
So we're waiting on Basco. Basco, Basco, Basco.
So who's the Rat King?
Who is the
Do you
Rat
know-
King?
Do you know who it is in chat?
I can't remember. I should know, but who is the Rat King? Is he King Rat?
Who is the the Keymaster?
Who's the King? I'm drinking this, I'm drinking this malt whiskey I brought back from Scotland. It's first night. It's from a new distillery called the Cairn.
Yeah.
So my daughter works
And
for the company that owns it.
It's a new distillery, but it's got 18-year-old distillate.
Yeah, they've borrowed some liquid from elsewhere in the company.
So they're sourcing 18-year-old and leaving it in their cask for how long? Did she say?
Well, no, they are making their own stuff, but it's going to take them a long time before it's ready. So this is an 18. This is a blended malt of 2 or 3 malts that are 18 years old from somewhere else in the organization.
Right, but usually when they do that, what they do is they'll stick it in their own barrels for a little while to finish.
Well, I think they did, yeah, because they've got other ages as well as this bottle.
Okay. So the age statement is 18. Yeah. So it's got at least some 18 in it.
It is legal in some countries.
Most
countries. It's double the legal age in some countries that we won't mention.
Yes, Nav. McKinnon is going to have Crosby on his wing this year at some point.
So, Vasilevsky's gone. Reinhardt has gone. Eichel has gone. Kyle
Just during the presenting part, are you able to blow that up at all? Because we can see a lot of it, but a lot of it's just blank that we don't need to see. Now we can see some names. There we go.
I'll just have to keep scrolling down.
Yeah, once it's your turn.
Yeah.
Well, is there a separate screen for you for your picks?
There is. Yeah, this is the presenter view.
All right, so yeah, you'll just have to
I've got
down
to
the next line once we start filling them in.
That might distract me. Might make a bad pick.
Every pick I make from now on will be bad. Trust me.
Uh-oh. I can feel Jamie squirming right now.
It's really going to be...
she's going to be furious.
She wanted Quinn Hughes, did she?
She's got flags of the Hughes brothers in her room.
Right.
It was one pick away.
She's made a good pick there, I have to say. In that she's taken a goalie.
Unfortunately, it's Shesterkin.
Well, it's Shesterkin, but it is still a goalie. It's not a center.
Jamie, after last season, you're going to get teased.
I mean, there are going to be some really, really, really terrible goalies getting picked by the last round. Oh, Disciples got Ottinger. This goalie situation is going to be a real nightmare.
Well, not anybody I would technically want to have.
I should have stuck to my goalie strategy. It's not pick McKinnon. I just couldn't resist it.
Yeah, because fantasy only goes through the regular season, and that's the only time Hellebuck's worth a crap.
That's right. So, Mitch Marner, I get 2. Taze next, then Smokey, and then I get 2 picks. Which I have no idea what I'm going to do with. Okay.
There goes Bob.
Oh, I don't really want to pick Bennington. Fuck. That's my 2 goalies then. It's not the ones I wanted, but
Bob did pretty good for me last year.
Bob's okay, but yeah, it's goalies are going to be. I know I've got to wait a long time before I get anything else.
Yeah, I think Nav is saying next year the NHL is supposed to go to an 84-game schedule. I think they're cutting out some of the preseason and just adding 2 games to the regular season, which is already a long slog, especially if your team makes the playoffs and then you go another 2 months.
Superior's.
But I'll take that over pre-season anytime.
Well, indeed. Superior is suggesting a strategy
Egging on people to
combat your daughter. Yeah. I like Disciple of Rock suggestion, which is take the strong black woman. So that would be Matt Dumba. He's not black though, is he? Oh my God! All the good players are going. This is tough.
Where in the past few years we had, you could basically in the last round still get a real player.
Yeah.
This year with 14 teams, it's going to be ugly towards the end.
Picking the dregs up. Yeah. Oh, this is tough. Very, very tough.
I think the Rat King is probably Nick from The Plot Strikes Back.
It is, I think.
I think he changed his name from whatever he had it as to the Rat King.
I think that's who it is, yeah.
Because we're going to be arch nemesis this year as the Avs go to stop the Florida three-peat.
Arch nemesis.
Nemesis.
So, I could have a nap between picks.
Right.
I can't even think what my next pick's going to be. This is so ridiculous. Like, are there any centers left? Are they all gone?
Third line.
Third line. We're in the third line.
We've picked 3 players and we're already to the third line.
Yep. This is going to be tricky.
I can't believe Ovechkin's still ranked that high up there.
I know.
He has nothing left to really play for.
Nope. He should get back to doing what he does best, making adverts.
Yeah, commercial time.
Commercials. Oh, this is going to be tricky.
It's weird the comments backstage seem to have stopped for me.
Have they?
Yeah.
You mean the ones we see on the left-hand side under the comments tab? I'm seeing them, yeah.
The last one I got is take the strong black woman.
Yeah, you're glitching a little at times, and you're quite fuzzy.
Well, since the power went out, it had to reboot the freaking router as well. Yeah. So
the nightlife is draining your picture away.
I'll go without camera and see if that makes it a little bit better.
We've been going for I don't know how many minutes, and I've only got 3 players picked. It's crazy.
Yeah, but nobody's letting the clock go all the way down.
No, it's going fast. Yeah, it's going pretty fast. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I think I know who Jamie will take this time. Defending champion isn't here to draft.
No.
I think that was the case last year too, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. Just leave it to chance. Yeah.
Just proves that the draft really doesn't mean anything.
No, we should just let it all be auto. And then...
Of course, this year it's like your first 4 picks mean something. After that,
yeah. I gotta fill some spaces up here. What am I gonna do? This is a nightmare. This is a total nightmare.
Since you can actually pull up the chat, can you pull up the one that just came in from WG?
All right. Oh, WG.
For $20 over on my side, here's a super chat to make 70s jealous. Thank you, WG.
Good man.
This is the first Bourbon and Boarding I think we've done since I've been eligible for super chats.
Yeah, that's cool. Good man.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you, WG. To thank you for that super chat, you can watch the rest of the draft.
We were hoping you were going to join this year, WG.
We were, yes. You know, I'm 2 picks away here, and I've got no idea what I'm going to do next.
Well, I've got my goalie tandem.
None whatsoever.
The 2 goalies that I think are going to be the top vote getters for the Vezina.
Yep. Tage Thompson, is he gone? Oh, problems.
And now it's only 45 minutes till my next pick.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's me, is it? That's me in the corner. That's 2 of my picks.
That was quick.
Oh, did it not? Oh, it didn't do one of them. Oh, that was weird.
And had to have because it's moved on.
Oh, no, it did it. Oh, sorry. Yes, you're right. It did it. Oh, WG.
Jarvis and Sherwood.
Yeah, I got it. No, sorry. I misread the board. Hey, WG. There's $20 for me. Here you go, you old Canuck. I certainly am old. That is true. I am an old, and I live in a authoritarian hellhole.
Well, and here's the first auto draft. It's probably going to screw me.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate the $20.
No, it didn't do it.
So you're going to get to pick what you
have that spot filled. I get me an Av this year since I had like none last year. An Av for at least part of the season.
Yep.
Honestly, I think most of the rumors are pretty fake. I think he's not as upset with being in Colorado as they're trying to make it out to be on Natchez. No. But I think the Kaprizov signing screwed over every team in the league on getting their pending free agents signed for next year because they way overpaid there.
Oh, I think it's a total overpay.
It's going to screw up. I mean, any money that the cap was going up just got taken by one player.
Yeah.
Because everybody's value is going to raise from that ridiculous overpayment.
I think it is an overpayment when I saw it. I know he's pretty good, but I thought really?
Only the Wild make that deal.
Yes, only the Wild. Yeah. And they won't be making any other deals then, will they?
No. And I wouldn't be surprised if they finish in 6th place this year in the division.
Well, it would be what they deserved.
How much are they paying them?
What was it? 17?
17 million. It works out a year. Something like that.
Wow.
So it's just, I mean,
He's now the highest
absolute.
paid player in the league, I believe.
Yeah, an absolute. I mean, is it this year, at the end of this year, that McJesus is a RFA? Is it end of this year?
Yeah.
So I wonder what he's going to be looking for then. 20 million?
Depends on if he stays there, I guess.
Yeah. Well, wherever he goes, it's going to cripple them. It's just crazy.
Well, he's essentially crippled Edmonton from winning a cup. I think they blow it up this year if they don't get the actual cup.
Yeah. I think they have to.
And I don't think they're going to.
Well, doesn't make me unhappy that they won't.
No.
Hey, Kremlin, good to see you. Does Smokey only get to pick hobbits, or can he pick orcs too?
No,
Well,
I'll just take the hobbits.
Well, we have to pick the less good-looking players because Jamie gets the best-looking ones. We have to pick the ugly ones.
Has she picked Rempe out there yet?
She's got Jack Hughes, Igor Shesterkin, Celebrini, Cole Caulfield, and UC Saros. Not a bad set.
Better draft this
Yeah.
year so far than last year.
Not a bad set, I would say.
The funny thing is, I can almost guarantee she's drafting but not watching us.
That's right. It would not surprise me.
She's probably watching a fat guy play some horrible $5 game on Steam while drafting.
Oh, this is tough. Who the hell are some of these players? I don't even recognize some of them.
I recognize them, but at the same time, it's it's not people that I would say, hey, this is going to make me a great team.
That's right. Holy shit. Oh, there's some piles of crap down here.
I did like the Makar second pick, though.
3 years in a row, I've managed to get him.
That's an offensive player in a defensive slot.
So who
also plays on the power play. So, yeah. I mean...
Yeah. If I go quiet, it's because I'm looking at players on my other screen. Because I kind of start picking somebody. I've got lots of positions unfilled. I haven't got any D yet.
Yeah, we've all got that problem right now.
I got no D. Oh, there's a D I could get. Okay.
So clobbering time is marked D with a C?
Yes.
Okay. They make this draft board very busy on the actual draft side of it, not the presenter side.
Yeah, I don't
like you
like
just see the picks, but I mean the draft board itself is very busy. It's hard to see who the last pick was because that little box, the chat box down there, gets.
Yeah, you get there
you can
and
only
find
see a couple things.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking in our division?
About who's going to come where?
Yeah.
I
I mean, we'll probably
think the
next
Avs
week.
will. I think the Avs will probably top it.
Most expert picks have
Yeah.
Avs or Dallas, and the one that I saw only had 2 guys picking the Avs, the rest of them picking Dallas.
I think the Avs will finish above Dallas. I think they'll both finish in the top 3, but I think the Avs will come first. The Blues had such a strong finish last year. I'm just wondering what they're going to do. I don't
Live
know.
and Die by Bennington.
Yeah. Let's hope it's Die then.
Well, we thought they were going to be a powerhouse last year, and that load up that they did is probably going to turn into a rebuild this year, is my guess.
Yeah. And will Nashville have yet another bad year, which wasn't expected? But
who's going to finish last in our division?
Utah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's my
I
guess.
would say. Yeah, I would say. Oh.
I think it'll be Utah, the Blues, Nashville. Who else? I mean, let's see. Who is the other one? So I think it'll be Avs, Dallas at the top.
Yeah.
I can't figure out where to put Winnipeg.
Third.
I don't know. They lost some players. All they can do is ride Hellebuck.
Yeah, I guess so. But that alone, that is enough to steal them a lot of points. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
I think they could still finish third. I think it'll be Avs, Dallas, Winnipeg.
Oh, I still don't like what's going on here.
I don't like any of this. 14 teams is a lot of teams. It's the biggest league I've been in. Normally they're 10 or 12, so 12 is bad enough. This is quite
this is different than prior years.
Quite a lot of teams. I wish I could get rid of this big black bar at the bottom.
I don't.
Pick. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'm trying to figure out why some guys are out and whether it's just preseason or if they're actually injured.
Well, there's a couple of outs I was thinking of picking up. Yeah.
Because you can be out for just the last preseason game because you're being held out.
Yep.
So you think Winnipeg third?
I do.
I don't think Nashville's going to do anything spectacular.
Who, sorry, mate?
Nashville?
Nashville, no, I think... No, I don't think they're going to do...
I've got them right above Utah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. It's not going to be Utah that's last.
Chicago?
Yeah. How did we forget about Chicago? They're not going anywhere. Chicago last.
I'd forgotten about that. Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Chicago
even thinking about them. I was not even thinking about those guys.
So Chicago last, then Nashville, then the Blues, then the Wild, then Winnipeg, then Dallas, then Colorado.
Mm.
That's my order.
You forgot Utah that time.
Oh, that's right. So Utah right above Nashville. Or no, right above the Blackhawks. So Chicago, Utah, Nashville, St. Louis, Minnesota, Winnipeg, Dallas, Colorado.
That sounds about right.
Sounds about right, yeah. That's a reasonable setup.
And then the question will be, which one is the surprising team that does like what Minnesota did last year? Because remember, they started off just on a freaking tear. But then they lost Kaprizov.
Hmm. Well, that's
I
a
still
danger.
don't know if Rantanen will gel with Dallas. He had some revenge games in the playoffs against the Avs, obviously.
No,
but I don't know how well he's going to gel with Dallas during the
not
regular
if they keep
season.
playing it with Hintz and Robertson.
Yeah,
they're just not the players that will work with him.
Do you think they're going to do an old man line this year?
Well, Ben's out, so
for a while.
For a month.
What, a month?
Yeah.
6 months, or a month or 6 weeks,
So
something
they
like that.
probably will. There's
I
going to
don't
be a
see
couple.
who you guys can play those games with besides each other.
There's going to be a couple of rookies in there because we're short of guys now. So, yeah. Sam Steele was playing with Sagan. Sagan's looking quite good. It's a damn shame he has all these hip problems all the time because he actually is playing really well otherwise. But yeah, it's a risk at any time he could go out.
Yeah.
So they're counting on Wyatt Johnston having a big year. He was a bit up and down in the playoffs, but Johnston needs to have a big year.
Oh, this feels so gross.
It is gross at the moment. Where are we going to pick? I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is this shit? I'll tell you one thing. I might not be winning the goals and assists and power play points.
All right. Well, I've got 3 positions filled completely.
That's pretty good. No, this is an auto pick.
Which surprises me that it takes that long to auto pick.
Yeah,
Usually auto picks just literally sweep straight off.
Yeah. So who was it you were saying you think wouldn't be there all year for Colorado? Nelson?
Natchez.
Oh, Natchez. Oh.
No, I think he will end up being, but they're in great or grave danger of having the same situation with Natchez that they had with Rantanen, because he is a free agent at the end of this season, and he's going to be asking for what Rantanen money would have been. And rumors are that he is not extremely happy with being sent here. So you could have the Rantanen situation all over again if they don't get him signed early.
Yeah, it could be.
And that's where the Kaprizov part comes in, because Natchez is up in that echelon of forwards. And if you weren't going to pay Rantanen 12 last year, what are you going to give Natchez this year when you've got McKinnon and Makar, who are obviously better? I mean, hard to say what that guy's worth is on the current market.
Yeah.
And with very little actual playing experience with the Avs, just trade day forward. But we did lock up Brock Nelson.
Yeah.
I'd say our top 2 lines look like some of the most powerful 2 lines in hockey this year.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got the top 2 defensive pairings are probably the best defensive pairings. At least the top one is the best in the league. Even our third line with Drury down there, Ross Colton, and I'm not sure who else is going to be on there at the moment, but that's a pretty strong third line. Could be a second line on some of the poorer teams in the league. And then the only thing that I'm really worried about is if the woodshed catches fire at any point this year, because yeah, I mean the goalies have been the issue for us over the past few years.
Yeah, so you think Landeskog's going to play every game? He's going to be back to full.
Landeskog's at full health. First preseason game, somebody hit my car a little bit dirty, and he immediately went and fought. Okay. If he was having any questions about anything, you don't fight in the first preseason game when you're the captain of the team.
You'd stay well away from it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think it's in the back of his mind that there is still an issue, or he wouldn't have been doing that. So I think he's good to go unless he has a major setback that is an actual injury that's kind of separate from what had happened before, or redoes, gets a knee on knee, that kind of thing.
Yeah. That makes sense, yeah.
But I think he's at 100% ready to go.
Oh, good, yeah. It's an incredible story.
Well, and it's going to make a huge difference for the locker room, I think, for us, because Nathan MacKinnon is a leader in how he does his diet, his workout regimen, all that kind of stuff. But Nathan MacKinnon is not a leader of players. He's the guy that screams and yells at everybody, right?
Yeah.
Landeskog is about the only one that Nathan MacKinnon, does actually listen to, or he's the only one that feels comfortable yelling at Nate to calm his ass down every now and then.
Yeah.
None of the other players, they're all scared to death of him, I think. Like, they may be friends with him, but if you get on Nate's bad side, it's not a pretty thing. So having Landeskog back there back in the lineup and in the locker room to keep Nate as a chained pit bull instead of just a raging wild animal is probably going to elevate McKinnon's game again.
Yeah.
Because it'll keep him kind of even keeled a little bit more. You get the angry Nate when it's needed, and Landeskog kind of keeps him cool-headed the rest of the time. Because that's what he's been missing since the Cup season.
Well, I mean, getting Landeskog back's like a completely brand new signing.
Even if he's at 80% of the player he was. Yeah.
I've got a long wait till my next picks. I'm watching all the players I had in my queue going off the board.
Nav says Nate's trying to be Sydney. He wants those 3 cups. Honestly, he should have 2 by now. I mean, it's just been a spate of bad luck. The Avs could have been the same dynasty that Florida is doing right now. For 2 straight seasons, I think the Avs have been amongst the most injured teams in the league.
Can't argue with that. Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
But that's also one of those things that happens when you make deep runs in the playoffs. I mean, when you win a cup, you wear those guys down to the point that the season starts like a month and a half later. I mean, or at least training camp does. So, a lot more injuries to those teams. So what, we're in round 10 of 16? So
10? Oh, geez. 16 rounds. Oh, God.
It's going pretty quick, though. We're under an hour right now.
Holy shit. I hate to think who we're going to be picking when we get to round 16. It's going to be fun.
Players.
Well, the scary thing is I'm still picking starters.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Nobody's filled their complete roster yet. I'm not on the bench picks yet. It's all fun and games. What are we down to? We're down to around about the sort of 100-ish mark, 110 rankings. Holy shit, some of the left wingers I wanted have just disappeared off the board.
That's weird. It put him into my bench.
Well, it depends. I mean, if you pick somebody that's got 2 or 3 positions, that's
Right. That's why I'm surprised that he went into the bench.
because I was gonna pick Verhaeghe.
All right. Well, I've got a full roster except for D now.
Yeah. Some players out. It's not good.
I'm just going through and starring players and being like, ew.
Yes, that's right. I'm going, oh my God, am I really down to that? Oh, this is here. There we go. That'll do. I'll take wee Logan Stank coming. Wee Logan Stank.
You got your trade, huh?
yeah, I got the trade. I've now only got 1D to fill the roster, then I'll be on bench picks. But there's not many Ds left. Oh my God, this is bad. It's fun
For
though.
the most part, I'm pretty happy with my
It could be worse.
draft so far.
I'm counting on Nathan McKinnon to win it for me. Everything. To win the whole lot. He does it all. He's got multiple. He's got like something in every category. Well, not the.
Did we have
Kobe
power
ones,
play
obviously.
points as one of the?
We did.
Okay.
Power play, so it's goals, assists, plus minus, power play points, shots on goal, and hits for the out on ice non-goalie
And
positions.
save percentage and wins.
Wins, save percentage, goals against average, and shutouts.
Okay.
So
those shutouts aren't quite as important this year because it's just a week to week.
yeah, but you know what? It could tip the category. If you win that category, that's 1 out of 10 categories.
Right.
So,
but
just
they're so
take a-
rare that I mean, you get a shutout, you're likely to win that category. But they're so rare that it's likely to be 0-0 for most of the matchups. Because good goalies get what, 8 to 10 maybe a year.
6 to 8, I think, is more.
Okay, that's even worse then.
It is. Yeah, I'm not sure it's as many as.
I think Hellebuck had either 8 or 9 last year.
Yeah.
I think Bobrovsky was right behind him.
Ooh, there's a couple of sneakily decent players still kicking around though. Depends on which categories you're looking at.
See, it's funny. I just noticed, but like I said, on the left side of the screen, it's not doing the chat for me. But on the live scene, I'm not seeing the chat move either.
Oh, okay. It is moving though.
It's still Keely saying "Hail" at Mark D with a C from like an hour and a half ago,
We're
or an
way
hour
past
ago.
that. Yeah, we're way down past that.
Yeah, but it's not moving for me on this screen either.
So Nick picked Devin Taves. I was going to
Devin
pick him.
Taves.
Devin Taves, yeah. I had him lined up. Fuck. Fuckity fuck with the fuck on top. It's all Dick.
Well, defensemen, and I've
Mikey.
got all positions filled.
Mikey took Liam Bishel. I was going to take Liam. I didn't think anybody would go. I know why you're picking him, Mikey, for the hits. You're picking him for the hits. That's what I was going to go for, Liam Bishel. So that's ruled out now. You bastard.
Oh, no.
You bastard. Don't make me pick my other hitter that I don't want to pick.
Let's see, we're at 156 overall.
Getting there. Somebody might pick up some sneaky rookie picks that might turn out to be quite good. Might take a chance. Oh, come on, Mikey. You just keep picking up the players I'm wanting. Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, they're at the top of the defensive draft list. So, I mean...
You bastard. You complete and utter bastard.
Oh, TZ joined another league, and he's got a couple of St. Louis Blues guys. Sorry, TZ.
Yeah, you sucker. Oh, God.
It's way too
Yeah,
early to
I
pick
was
that
gonna-
player, but
Yeah, I was going to pick Bishel and Nurse, and Mikey got them both.
I was going to take Nurse if it got to me. But that means I don't have to cheer for an Edmonton player, so
This is starting
I'm fine
to
with that.
Suck.
I'm going to try reloading one more time,
Yeah.
just to see if it'll fix the chat for me. So
Okay, mate.
I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Do it.
Hey, it fixed the chat.
Good. Oh, was it me? I guess it was me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did somebody pick frickin' Jack Greaves? You fuckers. You fucking fuckers with a fuck on top.
Yeah, it was Tay with the auto pick.
Don't make me pick Jonathan Quick as a third goalie.
Third goalie.
Yeah, I always have a spare goalie. Strange as it may seem. Okay, I'll have to pick this one then. Shit.
At this point, I'm looking at which teams players play for.
Yes, exactly.
And whether I think they're just going to suck as a team.
Sometimes that is the best.
They may be
strategy,
high.
yes.
They may be high ranked, but if their
Yeah.
team sucks, I don't think that they're going to put up the numbers that that they should. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Well, right now, I'm looking at who's best that's left. WG, another $10. For my side, if you keep picking it, it'll never heal. That's true, but sometimes the pain is worth it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all of my mosquito bites from
Thanks,
June
WG.
that are still around.
Oh, I got loads still.
I've got the ones from June from the meetup with
yeah,
Matt
that was bad.
Matt and Quarter Black. I
Yeah.
mean, my arms were completely covered, and they are still just
Oh,
like
a nightmare.
hardened lumps in my arms.
Total nightmare. Yeah. I've never been bitten so much in years since we got the dog. So I'm out three hours a day, 3 times a day walking the dog, and got bitten to death. Normally I'd be hiding in the basement.
Yeah.
But yeah, down in Texas it can get pretty hot and sweaty in East Texas.
Well, this was Fort Worth. I mean,
Oh,
the crazy thing was, I am outside with everybody else, my whole family, mad, everybody, and I am the only person getting bit. I got bit like 70, 80 times just
yeah.
from a cursory count of my arms and legs. Everybody else had like 3, 4.
Hmm. Something
It's
about
like
you,
the
and
mosquitoes like bourbon or
by
something.
they like bourbon. That's what it is. Yeah, they like the bourbon. Oh, bloody nightmare! I'm honestly struggling to think who the hell else I would want out of this pile of steaming doodah.
Now that I've got all the spots filled, I'm just looking to make sure that I'm not going with somebody who's projected to be minus 50 on this season.
I know. I do take a look at the plus minus. Yeah, oh, that can really screw you. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting positions now, including my bench. 1, 2, 3. I got 5 centers, potential centers. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 left wing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right wing. Okay. Potentially.
Just because of my politics, I refuse to fill the left wing spot.
That's right. You never turn left on the road, do you?
I only draft right wingers.
You only ever turn
A couple
right.
centers.
The moderates are in the center.
Fence sitters.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. Holy shit, this is getting tough. Still a few
Did it
Toronto
also
players.
fix my camera? Is it still grainy and choppy or not?
Yep.
You're frozen most of the time. Yeah.
Okay, we'll just disable it then. Thursday, fiber install at the house.
Okay. Good.
Get
What's
rid
the,
of Xfinity finally.
What's the temperature like in your garage right now? Your garage? Probably the best point of the year, probably.
At this point, right this moment, we're at 55 outside, so probably 60 inside.
It's probably the best time of the year to be in there.
Yeah, except for on Sunday where it's still too warm to be wearing the smoking jacket, but
Okay.
still do it.
You created a monster.
Just on Sunday nights.
You created a monster.
If you there it goes. WG for $10 more on my side. Nope. I think we both clicked it multiple times.
You click it.
I'll do it. And it grabbed Jaffo instead. For $10, which team will be the dark horse this year? I'm thinking my Canes might actually struggle. I think the Canes are a strong contender to come out of the East.
I don't know who the dark horse is.
Yeah, I have no idea who might be the dark horse because I think everybody's basically in the same pattern as they were last year.
I don't think much
I
has
don't know
changed.
that there's a lot different from last year.
No, I can't think of who might be. I mean, I could see certain teams possibly getting a little better, but not good enough to do anything because they were so low down, like San Jose. I mean, Sharks have got some good young players. They might improve a couple of positions, but they're still not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking dark horse, a team that is projected to be out of the playoffs, going deep or winning. Superior Nav says Ottawa. I don't see that. And I think Toronto took major steps backwards. I think the only chance for Canada this year is probably Edmonton again.
Is this the year that Buffalo make the playoffs?
Is this year that Buffalo sniffs the playoffs? No.
Sniffs the playoffs.
I honestly, if Detroit makes the playoffs, I think that's the biggest move of any team, dark horse style, for the last few years. And I think the league needs Detroit back in the playoffs at some point soon.
I think they would want
I
that,
think they
yes.
still look meh, but I think the East is in a different position than a lot of the West. Like, the Central Division is ridiculous. But I think Detroit could move up to just get into a playoff spot, and that would be one of the major
I would
upsets of the season.
I would like to see them make it. Just, I think they've been out for too long. I think it's good for the league if they do, but
Oh, we're still picking, huh?
yeah. Got one pick left, and I've got no freaking clue. Well, I've got half a clue.
I'm going to pick one just because I want to hope that it happens well.
Oh, Shabbat. I was just looking at Shabbat. He's gone. So, actually, I was thinking of, I forgot about Landeskog, and I had him on my list here, and for some reason I'd forgotten it because I've got so many players tagged. Shit, that was a good pick, actually. I think you'll do quite well there.
Who got him?
I thought you got Landeskog.
Yeah, I got Land. I thought you were talking about Shabbat.
No, Landeskog.
Javit.
I think that's a good pick.
Okay.
I was thinking about doing that myself.
If he comes back in form, it's a good pick.
Yeah, I had been thinking about
Plus,
that myself.
I get to cheer for, another home team player.
Oh, buggity bollocks.
Smokey, how you feeling about your team so far?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah?
Although I have a feeling 2 of my goalies won't be starting much, but never mind.
2 of how many?
3.
When you get 14 teams, the goalies are the ones that are the hardest to pick. Then we're practically for 2 picks per person. That's 28 goalies.
Yeah, I got 2 starters, which was my game plan.
Yeah,
I got Mackenzie Blackwood and Hellebuck, so I think I'm happy on the goalie side. I think I'm weak on the defensive side.
I'm just sitting back.
The defensive stats typically end up being, stuff like hits. If you can win the goalie fight, lose on hits, and have a pretty good offensive week, the defensive player stats don't mean quite as much. Sure, they contribute to shots on goal and some scoring, but unless you're the elite defensemen that are doing the offensive defenseman thing, a lot of it is hits and blocked shots, and we don't track blocked shots. Yeah,
I mean, there is, not in this league, no, you can choose to track that instead of hits, but I prefer hits. My strategy over years gone past would have been goalies, hits, and shots on goal. That's not worked out so well in this draft.
That's not worked out so well.
It's not worked out well at all. Especially somebody forced me to pick Gudas instead of my Liam Bischel that I wanted, or Lautzen. No, I got Lautzen, sorry. There was another defender I was going to pick that hits a lot, and somebody took them. Nurse. Well, he's not. Yeah, I was going to pick Nurse.
Darnell.
And Bischel. Nurse and Bischel. And I didn't get either of them. So I had to go for that aging, but still effective hitter at Gudas. Gudas has won me that category single-handed in years gone by. I'd go Gudas. He's like 100 hits. He was 100 hits ahead of everybody. And now he's getting old, so it's not as effective.
Well, TZ got his draft done, and he started, I think, close to the same time or after us.
Yeah.
So we're getting close.
We're on the last round, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got to go to bed.
So next week we'll review a few games and review everybody's teams.
Oh yeah.
Since
Well,
we kick off on the 7th, everybody.
We do. This is it's kind of rolled round quick, I have to say. Rolled round very quick. What have I got here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I really, really don't like some of my picks. I'm not that keen. Sucker. And I get the privilege of making the last one.
Teasy, I have to subscribe to the NHL channel tomorrow, or my wife will not cook for me.
She wants you to? Oh, TZ said that, sorry, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I
He had canceled it when NHL went woke for a bit. NHL channel.
I don't have it anymore, yeah, for the same reasons. Like, screw them.
I don't have it, but I have to, because I'm changing the internet provider, I will also lose cable. So I'll be going to probably YouTube TV or something else for my TV, which means I then have to resubscribe to the Altitude Network to be able to watch the Avs after they finally resolve the issues with Xfinity.
Yeah, I don't have cable and I haven't had it for years, and I managed to watch just about everything I want.
Well, you're an old person who manages to use some electronics. I've got an 80-something-year-old in the house who can't seem to understand anything that is not a cable box.
Yeah, that's what my parents were like. Hell, I didn't even understand that hardly. But I've always been an IT guy, so that's why I'm good with this shit.
I could go without cable, without Netflix, without Disney, without anything.
Yeah, I don't need
even
any
the free
of it.
ones I could not do, and I could still watch whatever I want because I have those abilities.
I don't need any of that. All I need is the internet.
But ever since they cut that cable in the neighborhood to my house, the Xfinity, my connection has been horrible, which is kind of funny because I'm going to get rid of Xfinity for the fiber company that cut my Xfinity cable and screwed my internet. But I would rather be on fiber with almost double the it's 2G instead of 1G. And I'm not getting anywhere near 1G. So
all right, yeah, I get fantastic internet here. It's very fast.
I'm promised 1G. I get like 200.
So I'm just spinning this out because I know who I'm going to pick, but I'm just making everybody wait.
So you're saying you're a dick?
A dick, yes. Well, it doesn't show who I picked, but it was Owen Power, who was on day to day, but I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, TZ. The thing is, I can't get my local games with the NHL streaming because they're all blacked out. So I can't watch the Avs on NHL. So there's no reason to to do the NHL package because I can watch the other games anytime I want. I can't watch my own team because they're blacked out here because we've got a regional thing.
It's crazy, isn't it? I can watch all the Stars games even though I'm out of market. Which is really weird. How I can do that. But Darren, remember both Brahma and 70s are on Rumble. Yes, and thank you for all the modding and link posting and other stuff you're doing over in Rumble, Darren. I really appreciate it, mate. Thank you.
Yes.
So is everybody happy, unhappy? Any reactions from those in the chat that were...
I've got some good names, and I've got a lot of Colorado Avalanche now.
So
I've basically got our top line and part of our second line. So
let's see if I can
don't have the top line. I've got, let's see, Natchez. I've got our goalie. I've got Brock Nelson, and I've got Gabe Landeskog. So I got some Colorado players. I went a little bit home teamy this time.
Nice. So let's see if I can So there's the schedule for week 1 matchups. I'm playing Bell. You're playing Cocho. And Smokey is playing Jamie. All right, there you go. So let's see what Jamie got, because I think that's the most important thing, is to see who she got.
Let's see how she actually did. Let's
let's
blow it up.
Blow that up a bit.
Looks like, is that a Hughes?
It's a Jack Hughes. All the good look. Oh no, she got Marchand, so they're not all good looking young guys.
She got the rat, huh?
She got the rat. I was thinking about taking him, but so Celebrini, Cole Caulfield, Will Smith. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
No, Toffoli.
She got a lot of San Jose. Celebrini, Smith, Toffoli. That's a lot of San Jose, the worst team in the league.
Eklund. Yeah, she's got a few. Trevor Zegras. She's definitely going for the a lot of young, good-looking guys.
It really pisses her off when you call him Trevor Zegras.
It's Trevor Zegras, isn't it?
Zegras.
Trevor Zegras.
Yes.
Grassing is not good.
Goalies aren't too bad.
So Shesterkin, I had Saros last year, and he was a complete disappointment because his team was shit. So
yeah, and I don't know why Justus Sonnen is on any team, but
useless.
I guess he's got both of Nashville's. So if one's out, the other's in.
She get your 3 games. Getting your 3 games is important. Yeah, she's got Dougie Hamilton, Cam York. She got Miro. He's not as young as he used to be, and he's got acne. Jamie Drysdale.
I'm very capable of doing that. I had to do it for 3 years to watch the Avs.
Let's see. I'll show you all what I got then. Exciting as it is, Nathan McKinnon, which threw me completely, having the first pick.
I think Bill's had him for 2 years.
Because if I had like the 4th or 5th pick, I would have picked Hellebuck. Jarvis, Seth Jarvis, Timo Meyer, Ryan Nugent Hopkins, Kiefer Sherwood, Logan Stankoven, Josh Morrissey, Harley, Jeremy Lawson, who's a bit of a hitter. Radko is a hitter. Blake Coleman, Pierre-Luc Dubois, and Owen Power. It's a pretty low-powered bunch, to be honest.
There's a lot of red in that plus-minus column.
Yeah.
Towards the bottom, at least.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that, but yeah.
All right, let's look at Smokies.
So let's look at Smokey.
Yeah, I'm not so good on the red part either.
Smokey.
Plus minus? Yeah, that's...
Scheif, so minus 25, Brock Boozer. Boozer. I like the Brinkets a minus 13. See, if you're okay, if you have to sacrifice one category, it's fine.
Yeah.
You got McCarr.
Yeah.
You got Josh Manson. It's not a bad pickup at that, because he was way down, lower than I thought he should be ranked. Asa's a good all-round defender.
He's an old man now.
He is. Asa Lindell's a good all-round defender. A lot of shots and hits. Doesn't score a lot, though.
Zibanejad.
So goalies...
Yeah.
Wedgwood, good backup. Quick's good backup. Okay.
You'll get your 3 games.
Oh, yeah.
So we can only play 3 games a week at a goal?
No. You can play as many as you want, but you have to have 3.
Minimum of 3.
Or you get no goalie stats if you don't get 3. Minimum 3. You've got a few good players. I mean, you've got quite a few that are in the top 100, which compared to me, you've got about 5 or 6 that are in the top 60 or 70. So it's not bad.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how ugly mine is.
How you got on? You got Brady Tkachuk. Elias Peterson, he's a minus 10. Jason Robertson, contract year for him too, so who knows? He might play well because of that. You picked Batherson, like I did with Owen Power. I picked an out player or a day-to-day player.
Well, I also picked a lot of left wing, right wing, center, left wing, center, right wing.
I tried to do that too.
Got a lot of hits between Zadorov and there were Zadorov and Trocheck will hit. Yeah.
I think picking Landeskog, given he was so low ranked, which was ridiculous, he's going to be like a top 50 player in this.
Well, he's
line.
he's a first line, second line player.
Exactly.
That is basically unranked like a rookie.
He's going to pick up. Yeah, he's going to pick up a pile of points.
And I mean, Hellebuck plays almost every game. I mean, his backup never sees the ice. So if all you got to do is get three games a week, Hellebuck twice and Mackenzie Blackwood once, I've got my 3.
Well,
I don't even need a backup.
3 games out of Hellebuck would be great for you because you're not risking. Like, you could play 5 or 6 goalie games and get some of them could be crap. You're going to get 3 good ones out of him.
Yeah, I don't even think I need a backup goalie at this point. So goalies, I should be strong. A little bit on the rest of it. I think like I said, my defense is the soft spot on my team.
If anybody doesn't like their picks, they can start trading already. So there it is. There's who you're all playing.
Pick one of the teams that got auto drafted.
Bell.
Tay or Bell. Yeah. Bell will at least have a legal team this year.
Yes. She's got Tage Thompson, Dylan Larkin, Forsberg, Matthew Tkachuk, Nikita Kucherov, former Soviet leader. Michkov. Can never pronounce Matvey Michkov, Zach Varensky, Kenzie Weegar, Noah Dobson, Vince Dunn, Kadri. She's got a lot of red there in the plus minus.
Yeah.
Carter Gothy, Johnson, Sam Rinzel, never heard of him. I was thinking of Frederick Anderson as a third goalie, but she had him auto-picked. So she's got Frederick Anderson, which is okay, and Karel Vejmelka, who I have no idea whether he's any good or not.
Yeah, no idea.
No idea.
It looks like he's projected to be the starter for Utah, though.
So she'll get a 3. So who was the other one? Tay? Tay was the other auto.
Tay was also an auto draft, and I think Basco was an auto draft.
Well, Tay got Connor McDavid and Panarin.
The bread man.
Yeah. Stutzel, Ehlers, Kempe, Raymond, Evan Bouchard, Sergachev, Colton Parayko, Brian Rust, who's out, Mason McTavish, Cole Perfetti, Chris Letang.
It's a lot of recognizable names.
Recognizable. The goalies are not too bad, actually.
Yeah.
You got quite good goalies.
It must have drafted early on at least one of the goalies.
Yeah, I mean, Greaves was going to be my third goalie because I always pick a third one. That's not bad. I mean, maybe not. I mean, it was tough for anybody to get a knockout team given it's 14 teams,
Yeah.
So I think Mark D with the C, Clobbering Time was a. So he got Draisaitl and Crosby. Clayton Keller.
So in the NHL, it tends to give you a draft ranking. I don't know how quickly it does it, but does it anywhere show a draft ranking? Because
preseason and current, these are the preseason.
No, I mean like
ranking.
Our draft ranking. Like on NFL, it'll usually say, "All right, your draft is over. Here's what we ranked you: A+, A, B+,
no, I
B-,
don't know
that kind of thing."
Don't know about that. No, never seen it.
Let me see if I can find anything like it real quick, because that would give us an idea real quick.
I don't think it does on Yahoo.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what happens because the season starts in 3 days.
Absolutely. Who's up first? What teams are playing first? Just about everybody, or?
No, it's only like 6 games the first night, I think. Avs are playing, I know.
Schedule. Oh, it's the star schedule, sorry, NHL.com. So the 6th is the 7th, sorry, the 7th. So we have on the 7th, Chicago, Florida, Pittsburgh Rangers, Colorado, play the Lakers. So there's only 3 games.
Yeah,
I,
so
I thought there was games in the 6th. Obviously not. No.
no,
Only,
the season kicked off on the 7th.
yeah. So only
So-
3 games.
Six teams, 3 games.
Then the 8th, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 games. The 9th, there are a bunch of games.
Then we really kick off.
Yeah. Stars don't play till the 9th, and they're playing Winnipeg. I might try and go to an away game, Stars game in Winnipeg this year. If they not going to that one, but
I cut down from season tickets to a 10-game package, but I've got
Yeah.
4 tickets now instead of 2. So the 10 games I will be going to, regardless of what shows I have, because I'm down from 41 games to 10 games. So I'll be going to the ones I got.
yeah, I'll probably try and get to the Calgary games, and I might try and go to Winnipeg just to meet up with some friends. But see this Golden Knights and Stars favourites to win Stanley Cup. NHL.com writers say I just wouldn't pick either of them as favourites, and I'm biased.
But that's NHL.com writers.
Yeah,
If
just
you
not-
look at the betting odds, there's like 4 or 5 teams. It was Florida, and then the second Barkov went down, they dropped to second or third. But I think it was Dallas, Colorado, Carolina, and I can't remember who the 4th team was.
Yeah.
Edmonton, I think, were the ones that were still left at the top for actual Vegas odds. So
Yeah. Anywho, so there it was. Time to hit the sack, I think, for me. And the season.
that's all we got now.
Yeah.
Go away.
Go away now. Thank you, everybody who took part, though, and thank you to Smokey for being here with us.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for
it's been
joining
good
us
fun.
on stream, Smoke.
Yeah. I look forward to every week or whenever we broadcast chatting about the progress of the Fantasy League, because 14 teams is pretty damn good. I think we're doing well.
I have a
Did you
feeling
announce
with
the
head-to-head-
likely change to our schedule?
No, I didn't say anything about it.
So we are likely going to change to an every other Saturday schedule. This does not count. So next week is the first week of the NHL. We will be going next week. But I mean, we'll kind of play it by ear as we go through the season, but it's a long season. Brian's very old. I'm very tired
That's
after the
right.
week.
Yeah.
And we may go to an every other week so we can bring you, instead of just every clip we find, the best clips.
Yeah,
And
just
more
the-
stuff happens. It's just a long season. So
Yeah.
it may
Personal
be an every
commitments.
other week show. And also, Smokey and I will be probably heading over to after we end this stream to do some ghostly gaming with Slender Dad. So
Cool.
what do you
Yeah,
got
what?
coming up,
Moment?
70s?
Monday, I'm just doing a gaming stream on my channel. Although the following Monday, I'm going to do the movie Goon. So you're both welcome to join me on that panel if you want to talk
Ooh.
about Goon. So, because to celebrate the start of the hockey season, I thought I'll do a hockey movie. So that'll be the
Yeah.
not Monday coming, but the one after.
Okay.
That's it.
I will see if I can get part of the day off from work to
Cool.
maybe pop in for at least an hour.
Oh, that would be awesome, mate. Yeah, we can have some fun with that. I've already got tons of clips to use.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'll have to
Smokey
rewatch that.
will be playing games and doesn't do anything else on YouTube except for play games with us. So
Pretty much.
I thought you were going to say play with himself.
yeah. And
I don't do that on YouTube. I get banned.
Well, you could make money.
And I will be doing the bullpen tomorrow night. We have a special guest, Gasoline Invertebrate, who is, I believe his day job is an industrial type rocker. I don't know how to describe the music, but he just released a new EP, and he was canceled a few years back for being politically on, the right. So he's going to come on and talk, and also tell us a little bit about the new EP that he just released last night. So
Nice.
should be a good show.
Yeah, well, I look forward to listening to it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everybody has a great week. Here's to the new season. Cheers, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
may your team do well, unless they're not the Avs, and in that case, they can lose every
They
game,
can
and I don't
suck.
care.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a great night.
Good
Thank you
night.
also for the super chats tonight.
Yeah,
everybody.
thanks, WG.
Have a great night. We'll catch you later.
Cheers.